They say that before a lie is exposed, it is first rewarded. On a quiet morning in the village of Asantem, Amma knelt alone in the church. Long after everyone had gone, the candles had burned low and the walls were heavy with silence. She pressed her forehead to the wooden bench and whispered a prayer, not for forgiveness, not for mercy, but for favor. "Let them keep trusting me," she said softly. "Let them keep seeing only what I show them." Behind her, the church door creaked open. Amma did not turn. She was not afraid. Because in this village, Amma was the girl everyone believed in. Every morning, when the church bell rang, Amma was already there. Her dresses were always clean, her head always bowed, her hands always folded, as if they had never known trouble. The elders watched her with pride. The women spoke her name with admiration. If all girls were like Amma, they said, the world would be holy. Amma heard every word, and she accepted them like offerings. But while the village slept peacefully under her good name, another girl woke each day to the sound of suffering. At the far end of the village, where the roads narrowed and the houses leaned tiredly against one another, Essie rose from her mat at dawn. Not because she wanted to, but because her mother's coughing would not allow sleep. The old woman's body was weak, her breath thin and borrowed. "Essie," she whispered one morning, gripping her daughter's wrist. The night was long. Essie smiled, even as fear pressed against her chest. "But you are still here, Ma," she said. "That means today still matters." Yet each day, Essie counted time the way others counted money, and she had neither. The herbalist did not soften his words. "This sickness does not fear prayer alone," he said. "Medicine is needed." Essie nodded. "How much?" When he told her, the ground seemed to tilt beneath her feet. She thanked him and walked away slowly, her shadow stretching long behind her. That evening, as the sun sank and the village prepared for rest, Essie stood at the edge of the road and made a decision that would follow her like a second name. While Essie walked into the night, Amma walked into another kind of darkness. The same elders who praised Amma by day lowered their voices when she passed them in the evening. Doors opened for her that did not open for others. Smiles lingered longer than they should have. "Pastor," Amma said one night, her voice gentle, "sometimes I feel unseen." The man looked at her with concern. "God sees you," he replied. Amma lifted her eyes slowly. "I know," she said. "That is why I came." Two girls prayed that night. One prayed for strength to endure shame. The other prayed for power to avoid it. And the sky listened to both without choosing sides. By morning, the village was already talking. "Did you see Essie last night? A decent girl does not walk when the moon is awake. Her mother raised her poorly." At the well, Amma stood among the women, her calm presence soothing their judgment. "It is sad," Amma said gently, "but God is merciful." The women nodded, satisfied. But when Amma looked into the water, her reflection stared back at her longer than she expected, and for a moment, her smile wavered. Essie returned home at dawn with trembling legs and coins heavy in her palm. She laid them on the table without a word. Her mother stared. "Where did this come from?" Essie swallowed. "I worked." The old woman closed her eyes. When she spoke again, her voice was quiet but firm. "Whatever you are carrying, my child, do not carry it alone." Essie bent forward then, resting her head against her mother's chest, and wept in silence. The medicine worked slowly, like mercy often does. Each day, her mother breathed a little easier. Each day, Essie carried her secret a little heavier. And still, she found herself helping others when she could, leaving coins with the herbalist for neighbors who could not pay, offering quiet kindness no one noticed. Until one evening, a small boy ran up to her. "My grandmother says thank you," he said brightly. "You saved her." Essie stood frozen. As the boy ran off laughing, Essie looked down at her hands. The same hands the village called unclean. And for the first time in many nights, hope stirred.